Good evening, brothers and sisters. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net, and today we're going to be memorizing John 3:17. As always, you'll be using the Scripture Typer Bible Memory System app that I highly recommend. Please see the first video on this playlist for a more in-depth tutorial on how I like to use this app. I'm going to select my verses. Ordinarily, if you're adding the verse to your library for the first time, you would hit the plus sign at the bottom right-hand corner, select New Verse. You would select the book, and then you would enter the chapter and verse notation. You can also choose from different Bible translations. Now, although I'm using the NIV, you can use different translations, of course, when you're using this app. Since the verse is already in my library, I'm just going to search for it, John 3:17, and then we'll start the three-step process. The first step is typing it. You're going to type the first letter of each word, and the word should change from gray to black. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. John 3:17. You do that step at least 3 times. The second step is memorize it. The app is going to take away half the words, and now you're essentially filling in the blanks. Still only typing the first letter of each word. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. John 3:17. You'll do that step also about 3 times. And then the last step, as you can probably guess, you're going to type the entire verse from memory, still only typing the first letter of each word. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. John 3:17. Now, once you reach 100% accuracy, which usually takes me a couple of tries, but once you get there, try to get 100% accuracy at least 3 times total. 3 times total if you can. I think that goes a long way to helping you retain and recall the verse in the future. Also, I think it's helpful to recite the verse as you are typing. If you're anything like me, you'll start to hear your own voice in your own head, which is usually helpful. And it's usually helpful to read verses in their original context. So for more context on this verse, please see the link in the description below. Thank you for watching this tutorial video on how to memorize John 3:17. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net. Have a great day. God bless.